Coaches Academy week 3. How exciting. We're coming towards the end. Hopefully everyone's been applying, what they've learned in the past 2 weeks, and of course continue on to be learning. So welcome everybody. You're all in your cozy home. Whoa, it's so cold. How's everybody's last week been? So we're gonna get started. Okay, so make sure, awesome. So make sure you have your pen and paper ready. Okay, so we're gonna go through a lot of stuff, and mainly about how to produce volume points. Yeah, okay, because producing volume point in our Herbalife business is a reflection of how much also we're gonna earn. Okay, so and were a lot of you just on for Coaches Academy 1 week 3 by Brent? Like most of you heard what Brent was going through? Yeah, cool. Because what we're going to go through today is pretty similar to what you just went through, but it will just tie it all up into volume points, okay, and how we get our business going. Okay, so let's get started. So anybody would like to share, something that they learned last week? So feedback from last week's presentations, any new customers, any new members, or any people who's on board with you wanting to do business. Anyone like to share? Okay, I'll share. So basically, like I mentioned last week, we had a brand new person who came through, and got started as a 3-day trial pack. And within 3 days, she came to the kickoff. Yes, we just had the kickoff. And then within the week, she's already very excited. And for whatever reason, she just wanted to try all our products. So she actually got very curious about our skin products. So today, she actually brought a friend along, and we did a skincare sampling. And tonight she'll be ordering some products by herself. That's very exciting. And you know what, guys? This all happened within about less than 10 days. So a lot of things can happen from someone very brand new to get them to started in the business as well, and also into becoming product lovers. So anything is possible. So it doesn't matter what goal you're going for. Very clear on your goals. Just keep working at it, keep doing your activities. And last week we talked about this as well, keeping our mindset correct. So as long as we have the mindset correct, anything is possible. And we just hit halfway? We still got 2 more weeks till the end of the month, and big volumes can definitely be produced even on the very last day. Yeah, wow, congratulations to Albert. They got 2 new customers for Healthy Breakfast and 1 3-day trial pack. Albert, would you like to share where those 2 new clients came from, and also the 3-day trial pack? Or COI. Oh, wow. So maybe in the future, we're going to get Albert to share with us, how they talk to their COI, because I find Albert and Jackie, they're quite incredible because they have been in the business for a while, a bit longer than a lot of people, yeah. But however, they're still building on their circle of influence. So they're constantly building new friendships with people. And like what Brent was talking about earlier, it's about building friendship with people, and when people trust us, they'll be more than happy and more than willing to give Herbalife, because they already trust you, so they're not going to give you a go, right? So now that there's a trust built there, they're more than willing to give Herbalife a go. Okay, so that's the exciting thing about constantly creating new friendships. So let's move on and keep on typing. Okay, got 3 onto lean and fit programs, which is Shake LOT. Wow, Gretel. So now, Gretel, where did your customers, where did they come from? Congratulations, by the way. Wow, everyone's on fire. 3-day trials. Yeah, but where did this 3-day trials, like where did these 3-day people come from? Does that make sense? Facebook posting. Wow. Okay, so everything works. So our Facebook expert Gretel. So next time we see her, make sure we ask her more details. And 1 COI. So COI definitely works, yeah? So, and that's what we're also going to be talking about as well a bit later on. So congratulations to everybody that had new customers, new team members, and new members. All right, I know everyone must have. They're just too shy, right, to share or no time. So congratulations! Woo! You guys are the best. Can you see my phone? Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, so let's go. And as you can see in bold, right, customers that are the lifeblood of our business. Okay, so the major lesson in this week was about that, about setting up. So let's keep on doing that, and as long as we've got that down packed, everything is simple in life. Okay, so this seems like a topic, yeah, for every single week. So it's just to keep reminding ourselves, what is our job in Herbalife. So simply put, our job is to, and then the next thing we're going to talk about, right, is to support our customers and also our team members so that we have the retention going. Okay, how are we going to recruit people? And most importantly, and most excitingly, how we can build up a stable 5,000 to 10,000 volume points per month. Okay, and how to utilize the Herbalife system of events for ourselves and for our team. Okay, so sorry, this way. So basically, again, as a reminder, what is our Herbalife job? What do we do as a Herbalife distributor? So again, okay, next time I see you all, when I ask you, you should all be able to tell me this straight away. It's the same concept as, 80%, 20%, 100%. So it just comes off like that. So our job is to get new customers every single month. So who can tell me what's a ideal or a good number of new customers to get every single month? Fantastic, Gretel. If I could throw you an award, I would. Choo, there you go. Lift up. Awesome. Okay, good, Elaine. And then what is our job? Like, as in, like, how many members ideally should we be aiming for every single month? That's not all 5 answers. Come on. We should all know this. It's a good number. Whoa, 30 to 50. Well, definitely, if our goal is to hit pristine like ASAP in 6 months, but as a good number, yeah, 2 to 4 would be a very good number that we can all handle to start with. But definitely 30 to 50 new members every month is an perfect situation, right? We all want to get that. Yeah, but let's just start with 2 to 4. Okay, don't give yourself too much pressure. All right, and then our job, okay, on top of all of that, okay, and the only reason that we're going to be able to achieve both of those is that we continuously use the products and we become experts on using the products, right? And that we shop from our own shop, meaning that everything that Herbalife's got, we use from Herbalife. Okay, so what does that mean? Like, go and look at your bathroom. Are there any products in your bathroom that can be replaced by a Herbalife product, right? For example, and what we do is we like to keep things clean. So for us, our body wash does a lot of stuff, all right? It doesn't just wash our body. We use that as our car wash detergent. So we wash our car with our body wash. We wash our toilets with our body wash. And I like to scrub my bathroom, so I like to use the body wash. Sometimes I use the body bar as well, because I like to keep my hands beautiful. I don't want it to dry out with all those chemical product out there. So there are so many ways that we can utilize this, and for dishwashing as well, for washing our carbs, things like that. And even when I was around, we also washed her with our body wash. So body wash is not just for a body. You can use it for anything, and it's so gentle and it's incredible, and it makes the room smell so good as well. So if you haven't tried that yet, try it, and you can wash your toilet bowl with that as well. Oh, it smells really good. Okay, so that's the type of things we're talking about. And what else can we substitute? Obviously, hand wash. Yeah, hand wash is definitely something you can replace with our Herbalife body wash. And what we do is we cut out the label of Herbalife body wash and we stick it on. This is for people who don't have the Herbalife hand wash containers. I know sometimes they have promotional items that you can buy and you can use that. But if you don't have, you can use other pumps, but just stick Herbalife labels on it. So then, when you do have guests who come, they'll be pumping, they'll be like, Herbalife have this thing as well. And then that's your chance, opens up the conversation. Okay, and also obviously the skin product. Okay, everything, just use our Herbalife. But it's so cold these days, our skin's so dry. So for me, my must-have product is a hand and body lotion. It once in my room, once in the living room, and when I go on holiday, I gotta make sure I have a brand new one. Even the trip is only 3 days, I cannot run out of that because it's so soothing on the body. Okay, so just have a look around your house and make sure that you can throw away stuff. Oh, another thing you might get especially from new people, is they'll go, oh, but I just bought this, I just bought this new body wash, and I just bought this new shampoo, or I just got this new set of skincare products for my birthday. I don't want to waste them. Then what I usually say to them is, you know what? All right, don't waste them. Give it to your friends, or give it to people you don't like, or just give it away. And then that's also another opening, because people will be saying like, oh, why are you giving me this product? Then that's your chance, right, to say, oh, because I got this even more amazing product that I can't wait to use. So here, take this, okay? Or if you don't want to give it to people, just wash it down the drain, use it as a cleansing product before, so quickly use that. Yeah, that's also a great idea. Donate to the homeless. Yeah, so all excuses are equal, right? So if we want to use our Herbalife products bad enough, we'll definitely find ways to get rid of the old products that we have. I remember when I first, decided that I want to use the Herbalife product, that's exactly what I did. I threw everything away. Down the toilet. Like I wash my toilet every day, okay, with those stuff. So my house was really clean at that time. And then that's all I've been using for the past 10 to 12 years, Herbalife products. There's no other stuff in my house in terms of skin, in terms of, shakes, and obviously shake stuff that's non-Herbalife. Okay, so that's what we mean by shop from your own shop. So that's your quick homework for today. Have a quick look. Write it down, okay? And I know sometimes budget may not permit it, but make it a goal that every time you have a new sale, or every month, add a new product, okay? Try a new product that you haven't used before. Yeah? Good deal? Good deal. I think it's brilliant deal. Okay, so let's move on. Next one. Okay, awesome. Okay, so be the best customer of your shop, right? So that's what I was talking about, okay? And then focus on getting 6 new customers quickly. Now, a lot of new people may go, well, how do I get customers quickly? Seriously speaking, the best way it is to have some form of shake party or some form of brand opening. And it's to share with people, okay? Because the reason we get people to talk with COI, so Circle of Influence, is because those people already trust you. And most of the time, you already like these people, right? I know there are some Circle of Influence that you probably don't want to really talk to them. Yeah, but maybe invite the ones that you like first. Invite them to come and, to your grand opening, or come to have a shake party. Expose them to what you're doing, okay? Expose them and let them know that your shop is open for business, okay? So that's how we can get 6 customers quickly. And then we want to also focus on minimum, okay, that what we talked about, 2 to 4 new members per month. Okay, whether that's from customers who've upgraded to become VIP, or through recruiting. Okay, recruiting as in people came in already wanting to do the business. Okay, and then we also want to focus on having a clear retail, recruiting, and retention plan. So remember, with all these, okay, you must speak to your mentors, and then they're definitely there to help you set the clear retail, recruiting, and retention plan. Okay, so there's definitely plenty of support there. Just need to speak to them. Okay, right. Now, with the retention plan, we must have 3 support systems. Okay, what do we want to support in our Herbalife business? Obviously, we want to support customers, because remember, in the highlighted first slide, customers are the lifeblood of our business, right? So our job is to support them and make sure, that we give the best follow-up, I'm sure Brent already talked about it earlier, right? Just then, about following up our customers. There are different ways of how, we can keep them in contact with us, with the Herbalife, with other customers around. Okay, so newspapers, newsletters, events, shake sampling, taste information sessions, online webinars, Facebook, etc., etc. And then there's also a distributor support system. Okay, so how can I support my members? People who's interested and wanting to do the business. So there's the Shake Party launch, there's the STS, there's the events. Okay, events is like anything. Like there was a red carpet event that just happened on Saturday. So things like that. Okay, any chance for people to gather and bring more people to see this Herbalife opportunity is a support system. Okay, so and then there's also one-on-one coaching, etc., etc., etc. All right, and then we also want to have partner support systems. So what do we mean by partners? Are people who go, okay, I'm serious, I really want to do this business, so they are like our supervisors and above. Okay, so what do we do with these people? The support systems around are like the kickoff, the STS, anything that the company puts out is a support system. Anything your team, your organization have is a system, okay, to hold everyone together and to work as a unity. Because when we work together with the team, okay, whether the team is as long as there's two people, it's a team. Okay, so when the team works together, then you will find the business grows stronger and it also moves faster as well. Okay, so and then there's also the Supervisor Academy, the Coaches Academy, like the ones that's happening right now. There's different trainings, national, international. There's the World Team Training, the one coming up in September. So make sure everyone qualify, okay? You have to be a World Team and we're all qualified to go. So with all these plans, okay, basically we need to have a clear way of exposing and upgrading people. Okay, if I'm talking too fast, let me know. Okay, so let's continue on with how to grow to 5,000 to 10,000 volume points, okay, and maintain that consistently. So how do we get 6, 10, 20 customers? Okay, so remember, like we talked about last week as well, if most people already have at least one customer in their Herbalife business, in their Herbalife journey, correct? If you've been in Herbalife for more than a week, yeah? So if we all know how to get one customer, getting 6 customers, getting 10 customers, getting 20 customers is exactly the same deal as getting the one customer. It's just, the time frame of when we want to get it. Okay, so maybe we only want one customer a month. Okay, then probably take it easy. We can take 6 months to have 6 customers. But for people who really, have a strong goal and they really want to qualify for Herbalife promotions, for Herbalife vacations, for, the World Team Training, things like that, and to really grow their financial freedom, financial future, you really want to be aiming about 5,000 to 10,000 volume point a month. And then this is when things will start happening faster. Okay, so the momentum, it only happens when things are done in a short period of time. So if we can cram that, all right, so instead of spending 2 years to find 20 customers, ideally spend about, oh, my math is horrible. Let me think. Good 3 to 4 months to get about 20 customers is good, is really good. And then by then, remember when we get about 20 clients, we are getting a very stable volume point of 2,500. Okay, now this is the bare basic. Okay, so about 20 stable customers, we hit about 2,500 to about 3,000. And then when we also incorporate a bit of the recruiting, okay, so people who are more about wanting to do the business, then that would easily, so remember every month we want about 2 to 4 of those members, yeah? Then that would easily bump up our volume point to over 5,000 volume points. Okay, so yeah. So, and like we already talked about it, what is the most common method of retail today? COI, right? Albert, from Virtual, both of them had customers from COI. Okay, Circle of Influence, Facebook. I think really the most common method would be the method that you utilize on a daily basis. Okay, so anything that you do and that's going to get you the result is your method. In the end, it's about talking to people. You just got to find ways to talk to people. Okay, so circle of influence, place to start, and I guess more comfortable, because then you can also use it like a go, oh, I'm practicing, I'm just starting, so can you be my customer? So I can practice how to look after customers. So there's many little tricks or ways that you can get people to start with you when you first get started. Use where talk. So the button that we have, Lose Weight Now, Ask Me How. We've got so many promotional tools around that everyone can definitely have conversation starters. Be extraordinary happy, look extraordinary presentable, and that would definitely get people talking to you as well. See, and then water bottle, this one, water bottle, herbal branding, anything that gets people going, what are you doing? Or, oh, what's that Herbalife? I see you wear Herbalife every day. Okay, so our goal is just to get people curious. And then from those curious questions, serious. And then from that, we'll get our customers. Okay. All right. So just so once people agree to get started and their faith in us and in Herbalife and go, this is what's going to get me the result. What we do is we finalize the order. We send the payment. So depending if it's face to face, I prefer cash. So it's cash or cash, right? Make sure you get the payment either way, or they can transfer you the money. When they transfer you money, what you can do is get them to show you that they've transferred, so it's confirmed, because we don't like people walking out the door without any payment. Okay, so that's a very important tip. Make sure you get paid before people walk out the door with your product and with your service. Okay, because there's just been too many situations where people go, oh, can I pay you next time, or can I do this and do that? Too much pressure on yourself, because then you're thinking, instead of caring for this customer, we're thinking, oh, are they really going to pay me, or did they just run away with my products? Yeah, does that make sense? So make sure, and it's very normal to get paid for products. We go to Coles and go, oh, sorry, I forgot I'm $30 short. Can I come and pay you later? But I don't think so, right? It doesn't happen. So it shouldn't happen in our business as well. So there's like technology these days is so convenient for people to pay. There's PayPal, there's credit cards, so the merchant facilities. There's banks everywhere. So if people are short on money, just say, which bank are you with? Oh, Commonwealth Bank. It sounds like I'm doing a Commonwealth ad. Just go, oh, it's right there. Can you go withdraw money? Just make sure you get the payment and everything done. And then this is face-to-face, okay? And then you can give them a welcome letter. Just say, congratulations on getting started. It's going to be a very exciting journey. So your coach would actually have something around, like something similar to what I'm talking about around. So definitely speak to them and then get a copy from them, okay? And then mark up all the products. So make sure that the products don't leave your door without your name and your number on it. Okay, so this is just sure that your customer they have all excuses are taken away from them. Okay, so they can't say, oh, I forgot your number. The product, so it's all written there. Okay, and more importantly, it's so that if people go to their house, they see it and they're a bit shy. If they're a bit shy to ask their friend, oh, what's this Herbalife thing? But then they probably saw your number. They probably just get the number and call you. Okay, there has been situations like this. Okay, and then also make sure you write clearly. Make sure color would be red. Write on the product itself how to make it. Okay, from step 1, step 2, step 3. So I always tell them, follow my step. Okay, so for example, the shakes. Client care here. So with the shakes, right, make sure that people put the liquid in first. So I will write the liquid part first, like how much liquid to put, and then follow that last put in is the Herbalife shake. So then I write 3 tablespoons of the Herbalife shake. So I just say, you know what, just follow this step. Okay, then everything will be good. So do that, and then also just the importance of drinking water, etc., etc. So before they leave, what we do is we ask them for their Facebook accounts, so we can add them to our support group, our client support group. Again, speak of us would already have something around, so just utilize. No need to create it. Only create it if it's not there, yeah. But if it's there, just use it, okay. And also add clients details to follow up, okay. So for me personally, I would put, I mean, technology, right? I would write on my phone as a reminder, okay, who to follow up at what time. So when I see the message pop up, I go, oh, okay, I gotta remind this customer the next day at a particular time. Okay, all right, so that's the setting up part. And now how to convert customers, okay, into VIP and potential active members. Now, I absolutely love this one because it's easy, because once customers fall in love with the product, or they're like, you know, this relationship that you have with them, I think that's what's important. They're going to like you as well. It's not just solely the product, because if they only like the product, then what's going to happen is the chance of them going to buy from someone else in the future, the chance of them looking for cheaper products around, okay, is high. The chance of them buying from eBay is high. They like you, okay, so do what you tell them you're going to do. And it doesn't take much for people to like people, so it's complicated. Just treat them as friends. Okay, so what we do is, with our customers, plant seed in the, after they agree to get on the program. So this is also what we say as well. You know, the first retail price for this order is this amount of dollar. But you know, when you fall in love with the product, and when you start to get result, okay, and like all of our customers do, okay, we can let you become a, what we call a VIP customer for your next order, and that entitles you to save 25 to 50% of the product. And you can have your own account, and then you can buy. And then you can buy, okay, directly from the company and legally, okay, for 25% starting up to 50%. But don't worry, I'll still look after you. Okay, so let me see. So that's how we do it. So that's for us, as long as the customers are getting results, 100% of our customers become VIP. Okay, the only people who don't become VIP are the ones who don't cooperate with us. So what does that mean? They disappear. So that's the only time they don't become members. So meaning they don't reply my message, just suddenly disappear from the, they probably got sucked into the black hole. But otherwise, if they've been like talking back to me and updating me how they feel, yeah, they all become members. And just to quickly answer Eileen's question, I thought you can't buy from eBay. Oh, people can buy from eBay. We can't sell on eBay. I mean, it's illegal for us, okay, from a business side of things to sell, but customers can buy from eBay, okay? But we totally disapprove, okay? And we don't like it when people buy from eBay, because they're not going to get any customer care. And like from what I talked about last week, if no customer care, 99% of the time, they're not going to get the result that they're after, even though it's Herbalife. Somehow people are just not going to get the result. Okay? Yeah. All right. Hope that answers your question. Okay. And then also, another way that we can get people to get them curious about our VIP program is when they start to bring friends, okay, and people who, when they start to have referrals, we can also say, if you become a VIP, you can save 25 to 50% of your product because of the people you are referring to me. Do you want me to set this up for you? Okay, so maybe take a quick photo of this slide and then just practice, put a bit of yourself into this, reword it a little bit, but the concept is basically that. Okay, and that's what we do as well. And a note here is, please don't push the VIP registration. If the people don't want to get registered, then no need, okay? We don't have to sign them up. It's just because, I don't know, but I haven't really met anyone who doesn't want to become a VIP. The only time people initially may hesitate a little bit, as in, if I become a member, do I have to become like you? Do I have to sell the product? Do I have to look after customers? So I would definitely, explain to them. VIP is just basically meaning you are entitled to a 25% discount, okay? You don't have to want to, but most of the time people end up doing that, okay? But it's totally up to you. So I think as long as we can troubleshoot, like that's the only thing people are afraid of, is that Am I required to do the business? You know, is there like a monthly buying requirement if I become a VIP? So if we can let them know there's no such thing as minimum, you don't have to, you can buy nothing if you don't feel like buying anything, then people are more relaxed. They go, oh, sure, why not? Of course I want to be a VIP. So for us, we make VIP sound very special. So whenever we talk about it, they can't wait. And what I do is also I say to them, you know what, if you don't have a good result, I'm not going to let you become a VIP, nor will I talk to you about the VIP program, which will allow you to save like 25%. And they go, oh, I better be good then. So I say, you make sure you be good next week, otherwise tough. So a lot of times they all lose weight, okay, at least for that week, so that they can get registered as a VIP customer. Okay, now next one. Okay, so who's ever recruited anyone before? Yeah, I'm sure everyone has. Okay, at least one, right? I know people on here that have recruited. So basically, perfect. So there are many ways to recruit people, okay, to find people who's interested. And you know what? For me personally, it's exactly the same way as finding customers. So there's no difference. You're just changing the need. Okay, so instead of talking about weight loss, health, etc., it's talking about, okay, financially, what do people want to improve? Okay, so to me, they're very similar. These two are very similar. Okay, so for example, here it says some common methods today. Again, it's about talking to the clients, and I love upgrading customers simply to become members doing the business. Is simply because they already like the product, so I don't need to convince them about the product, and no, I don't have to convince them about the importance of using the product. So that's what I love about it, and that's why for us, clients, we definitely bring them to the Herbalife events so that we can expose, involve, and upgrade them. And that's definitely where we found our key team members as well. Actually, they're all from customers. Okay, out of our frontline, we only have about 2 or 3 that came through business recruiting. All the others are from customers. And so it's much easier to look after as well. And we already have this rapport and this friendship there as well. And of course, circle of influence, talk to people that you like, talk to them about, what is it that they're probably currently not as satisfied with, and tell them how Herbalife may be able to help them solve that. Okay, and then also we invite these people. So it doesn't matter if these people are what we call warm leads. Warm leads are people we know. Okay, so that will be your circle of influence, your customers. So these people, we just invite them to the Herbalife events. The Herbalife information session, the HOM, is a great way to expose them. STS, you know how sometimes we have the 24 Fit Day? I think that's brilliant. So next time when that comes up, you definitely want to utilize that as well, the 24 Fit Day. I mean, any event that Herbalife puts on, utilize. Okay, and we're all friendly people, so it's okay. They're not going to get harassed when they come. Okay, just relax about that. It's not a problem. So we want to definitely get them in. Okay, so also fit clubs that's going on around the local areas, healthy happy hours that happens at the Sydney office as well. Okay, so that's basically how we recruit. Okay, just keep your eye open, and I think more importantly, recruit people you like, because remember, we're going to be doing life together. So if it's someone you absolutely hate, or you hate their guts, or you don't like their ethics, then definitely, probably stay away from that. Maybe just keep them as a customer to start with. So that's very important. Okay, what's an open house? Open house is similar to like a HOM. So it's just an information session. There are just many different ways to call any event. Okay, so just use words that you're comfortable with. And yep. Do you know what a Herbalife opportunity meeting is? HOM? So it's like, it's got, okay, good company background, and then talk about the product result and the income result. Okay, so similar to that, but it could be more like a relaxed style. Okay. So let's move on. And Now that we've got customers, no, sorry, now that we've got members who's eager to get started with us, right? So what do? So at the time of registration, we give them email introduction manual. Okay, so this, okay, let me read this 1 second. So this manual basically has 10 getting started steps that are designed to help you guide a new distributor through. And these steps are shared at every STS. Okay, so next time this Saturday, when we come to the STS, make sure you keep your ears and eyes open. Okay, and then you're going to get the steps of how we get people started. But I think, simply put, it's just been about getting them onto the products. People must be on the products. Okay, that's key number one. If they are not on the products, there's no point talking about anything else, because if people are not willing to use the products, what's the point about knowing how to retail? Because that would be just called selling the product. And we all know in Herbalife, we're not salespeople. Yeah, we're here to share stories, and we're here to help people. Salespeople are like hardcore, they're just going in and telling you to buy everything. But I think you can tell, I think when we talk to people who only cares about getting a sale compared to someone who really just want to help you, we can tell a difference. Yeah, okay. So that's why being the first key is they're going to be on the product, because then they can share from their own personal experience. Okay, so that's why even kids can do this. Very old people, anyone from any background can do this Herbalife business. It's simply because all we're doing is we're sharing stories. Okay, and also, so once they're at least getting started on the shakes, okay, so it doesn't matter people's budget, at least on the shakes and the multi, then we get them to build a list of potential clients. So you get them to write either 50 to 300 names of people they know. Okay, what we mean by people they know is like circle of influence, like your close family and friends. Even your dentist is someone you know. So anyone that you know by a face and a name is people you know. Okay, so the petrol station you go to, even if you don't know their name, you can probably just write that, the petrol guy or service guy, things like that, or the guy who come and clean your windows, etc. Okay, so just write down the list. And when we get people, initially we get a lot of risk. Sometimes people hesitate a little bit. They're like, oh, why are you telling me to write all these people? Are you gonna call these people, or are we gonna go hassle these people? Okay, no. So just tell them, no problem. I just want you to start listing all these people, because the interesting thing about listing this is somehow, some way, one way or another, all these people, not all of them, but some of them, especially the ones that you less expected, will somehow talk to you in the next couple of days, and then you'll be able to talk to them about what you're doing. So just write it down. So we just tell Dora, just don't think about anything, and don't think about whether they're gonna be wanting the product, or don't think about whether or not they'll be wanting to join the business. We just want them to write the list down. Okay, and then we want to launch their business quickly. So that's what we're talking about. Get them to help them to hold like a shake party, or get them to hold a grand opening or business launch, whatever you want to call it, right? So this way we can expose their circle of influence to what they're doing as a wellness coach. Okay, and then also we want to plug them into our proven system. Okay, so let's go to the next slide first. Okay, so, and then the things that we want to follow up on, okay, continuously as a coach, what we want to do for our new members is to, again, constantly make sure that they're getting like product results. Okay, and also making sure that they have a connection, that they feel proud of their product results. So that's the most important thing we're going to work on, okay, is to make sure our new members have product results. We also want to make sure, maybe take a photo of this as well, okay, because then you can constantly come back to this when you have new members. I want to go through the goals in book 1. So book 1, there's questions about, how much they want to earn per week, how much within the next 30 days, within the next 90 days, within the next 180 days. So just get them to fill that in. And more importantly, in Academy 1, we talked about writing down our goals, yeah? So apart from just from book 1, make sure they write down minimum 20 of their goals in life, so that you can work with them and figure out, where in the marketing plan that they must be at if they want to achieve that type of income. Okay, and then making sure that they've got their shake party or their business launch booked in, okay, preferably in the first 7 days, that they at least have one, okay, and then talk to them about qualifying supervisor and discuss the method that they'll be using to get there. Go to the STS. Okay, so make sure that people always go to the STS. Okay, and then down here that was talking about resisting and struggling to make the list. Yeah, so we can help them by saying, it's just to help you. It's just to help you reach your goals. And make sure everyone's booked in for Academy 1 and 2, because I think Academy 1 and 2 is very hands-on and it's very easy for people to understand as well. And it's got homework, if you really want to succeed, do some of the homeworks we talked about. And then for your new people, plug them into this system so that they also be learning the same thing as you are as well. Okay, all right. So what is an ideal supervisor 4K accumulation plan? So again, this is a quick refreshment from week 1. So month 1, ultimately get people to do about 5 to 1,000 volume point. So what that means is one ultimate program for the person themselves. So let's say myself, okay? So I get one ultimate program for myself, and then I pre-purchase 3 to 6 for customers that I will be, sharing with people at the shake party, my business launch, or my circle of influence. So 500 volume points to 1,000 is okay. I mean, and that's the best starting discount level as well. So usually we recommend people, if they can, get started at least at the senior consultant so that you earn the maximum amount of profit, 35%, okay, with the least amount of products to start, okay? And then they start learning how they can expose people to the Herbalife program. So that's month 1. And then month 2, do again, right? So month 2, let's have a look at month 2. Focus is to have done great follow-up with our customers from month 1, and then they'll be repeated customers. Okay, so then again, 500 to 1,000 volume point again is done, because there will be once we've done great follow-up, repeat customer is no problem. And what we want to do with these customers is, remember, always expose. Always remember, in the shortest amount of time, we want to expose, involve, and upgrade these people. Okay, so we're going to sponsor 2 members, either from our client base that we already have from month 1, or we do recruiting activities. And of course, if we talk to new people, we're going to get new clients as well. So that's how we're going to do another 1,500 volume point in the second month. So if we add up month 1 and month 2, we would have already qualified to what we call qualified producer. So that's 42% discount on our commission. So that's what we can earn, and that's what we can save. Because in order to get to qualified producer, we need to do 2,500 volume points. Now, maybe there are some quite new people here, and I'm not quite sure what I'm talking about in terms of levels and discount levels. No problem. Go look at book 4. Okay, the marketing plan in detail is there. And if not, come to the STS on Saturday. There's also a section on the marketing plan, okay, at the STS. But that's a rough guideline as to how people accumulate to 4,000 volume points, okay? And then in month 3, easy, repeat month 2, okay? And duplicate our retail and recruiting with new members. So remember, in this business, it's important that we retain the existing people, like the existing customers that we have. But we also need to make sure we're constantly feeding the pipeline so that we also have new members, yeah? Okay? And then we're set to achieve supervisor in the 3rd month. And for whatever reason, if we fall short by like 500, 1,000 volume point, no problem. We can do that in 4 months. So the rough average these days for people to accumulate their way to supervisor is about 3 months to about 5 months when we do it right, yeah? So what I mean by when we do it right is when we have a sustainable, stable business. So meaning we have customers, meaning we have retail repeat customers, meaning we have recruiting going on as well. And then you'll find that in order, to do consistently 2,500 and beyond, it actually becomes more routine and more simple. Yeah, so it's not always from time to time, it may be a struggle, but once you build it up, okay, it will be very, very simple. Okay, so next. And then now, when we talk, what do we mean by supervisor? You know, what does supervisor qualification, what does that mean for our organization growth? So if you think about it, by the end of your third month as a supervisor, we're going to start to have 2 to 6 new supervisors per month. Okay, and therefore, and what's even more exciting is that they're productive. They also have stable clients. They also have stable volume points and stable VIP members, and they have stable members who are also doing the same. So in Herbalife, we want to make sure that we have sustainable business with growth. Yeah. So organizations, I see here in bold, right? Organization explode through organic growth that can qualify you to president's team in 2 to 3 years. Okay, so just do it right. Do it right, as in make sure you have customers, make sure you retain them, make sure you have new ones, and make sure you recruit. Then everything is very good. Okay. And then 10,000. So that was talking about getting people to supervisor, yeah? But then we want to do it consistently. So just do that month in, month out, and you will find that, wow, everything is momentum. It's about momentum. So how do people do 10,000 volume points? Okay, because 10,000 volume points is very important for a lot of new people this month, yeah? Because we're all going to qualify to go to the World Team meeting, the World Team School in Melbourne in September. So 10,000 is one way to get there. Okay, so basically, in the next 2 slides, we'll show you how. But in reality, how in reality do you start the process? So month 1, so in 1 month, okay, but probably 2 to 4 months, we want to get 6 to 10 new customers. So it's everything that we just talked about, okay, but it's just about you want to also make sure that we have a recruiting part as well, okay. So focus on promoting VIP options to customers. So remember, expose, involve, and upgrade. We want to recruit 4 members every month, okay, and make sure that these 4 new members are also doing their grand opening launches or whatever type of stuff that they can expose their circle of influence to what they're doing, and lock these 4 new members into the STS, okay, or whatever the next training that's coming up. So for example, the next training STS, and then after the STS, the next one coming up is it's the Coaches Academy. Okay, so it's whatever the next one. Okay, you expose them to that, and in the 1, 2, 3 weeks, and of course in the one coming as well next week, and then you will find that you will be able to hit 10,000 volume point. Okay, so I'll show you here. Okay, so basically this is just showing us a lot of people. So we're not, you know, back in the old days when we did Herbalife, right? We probably, for us to get to 10,000 volume, right, we needed 2 people to go supervisor, because they had a marketing plan so incredible that we encourage people, the members, to order directly from Herbalife. So if you look at here, it's just showing you so many different orders placed and going in, and these could be from your retail, so yourself placing orders. This can also be from your wholesale customers, so people who's like at 25%, people who's at 35%, people who's at 42%. Yeah, so basically everything added up is going to help you to get to 28. So usually this will come from personal consumption and also retail sales. So from retail, you need the products, yeah. Okay. And then there's separate IDs, little orders, volume point. So one person may not be able to afford point worth of product in one go, but 90 people can definitely afford 200 volume point here and there. Okay, so the key is to get a lot of customers, the key is to get a lot of members, and then reach 10,000 volume point is not going to be that much of a struggle. Okay, so if you just think about it, easy, just get there. So remember to make sure your get 20, keep 20 is very solid. Okay, and then that'll be very easy to achieve this and maintain it. And remember, close it up, right? Remember, this is simple because we do it, obviously. We use it in practice. So it all starts with an invitation. So use the key is you want to invite people to either a shake party, either to your fit club, or to do a presentation or skincare sampling or a webinar or a Herbalife meeting. So it's an invitation to something. And once these people are interested, we invite them to a Herbalife Success Training Seminar. Okay. And then 500 Club. So 500 Club in this instance would be like academy, coaches academy. Then people, once they learn the basics of business, so that they downpack 500 volume point, 1,000 volume point, 10,000, then people also then go to what we call supervising trainings. And then it's a next move up to the world team. So then they qualify for the September World Team Leadership. And then again, natural progression will constantly move up the marketing plan. And there's always different trainings available for different of the market plan, and it's just like it gets even more and more incredible. So we all want to strive for our next pin. Okay, so wherever we are, strive for your next pin. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, speak to your mentor, your coach, someone that's going to help you business. I mean, look into this, find out what exactly you need to do. At level, and you know what? Just do it. And don't wait perfect plan. Nothing is ever perfect. And even when you're doing this, it's never perfect. So it's a concept that can't ever come. Really? Sorry, Sarah. I'm up to the last slide. Has it been like this for a long time? Record. This week is recorded, so maybe you can listen to that a bit later. Hopefully it's more clearer on the recording. Okay, so finally, okay, I'm breaking up 10 minutes ago. Oh my god, that's the most important. But let me give you a summary. Just do it. Okay, my point is, whatever we don't overthink, don't wait for the perfect plan. Speak to your sponsor and just do what you need to do to get to where you need to go, okay, in your Herbalife business. Got that? That was a summary. It's coming this Saturday, so it's the most important day of the entire month, because this is non-negotiable. You must attend if you are serious. All right, because all excuses are equal. Yeah, I don't want to say something, but anyway, all excuses are equal. So get here. Okay, even if it means you got to travel 10 hours, you still got to come. Okay, because seriously, it's only 12 days, because there's how many months in a year? 12 months, right? So we're only asking you for the bare minimum once a month to come to the Success Training Seminar, where everyone across and learn, from people who are moving up the marketing plan. So if you really you get registered, show up on time, okay, for the Success Training Seminar, and make sure you register. Register first. If you already decided you're coming, just register online first, have a better understanding of how many people is coming, help shake crew and everything. And it will also get yourself committed as well. Okay, so next week we'll cover more about recruiting and how to get our team members off a fantastic start. But overall, guys, you guys have been wonderful. So my tip for you, awesome. Someone look at, I can't see on my leg. Already registered. Okay, so my biggest tip for you guys is just do it. You already know what to do. The key is just do it consistently. Don't give up and just smile. Okay, now, any questions before we log off for today? We all good. Then, all right. So I'd like to see most all of you actually. One second. I can't wait to see all of you on Saturday. And also, again, look forward to seeing you all back here, same time, same place for Coach Academy week 4. Okay, but before then, see you guys on Saturday. Have a great. Still recording. I'll stop.